substitutes, knowing time is running out to make an impact tonight. Jordan in Santa Clara and California back here to face Australia.
আমরা কাপ নিতে দেখছি আর্জেন্টিনারে তুই দেখছ আমরা দেখছি তুই দেখছ ও দাদাও দেখে নাই ও দেখো দিবা নিসাল হে 1905 সালে
Reinforcements are ready for Algeria, but you can't help but think it's maybe too little too late. Argentina went early, made the changes, made that decision. Algeria, that weight certainly seems that.
আরেকটা দিব রাইসকে তোর নারাই করিস কে হর তোর টিভি মধ্যে ঢুকাই দিমু
This Messi draws within one of Miroslav Klose for the most goals ever scored in this tournament.
গোল হইছে তোর দেওয়াস না তা মানুষ না হ্যাঁ দুইটা গোল হইছে মানেই না মানেই না ওরা
A triple change. Weary comes out. There's Zamora. 10 goals in the last 6 games of World Cup qualifying. And yes, Riyad Mahrez. His first World Cup appearance. Belgium. Back in 2014.
সময় নাই আর মিনিটে গুলো
You're a fan of his as well. Some free attacking players who can make a real impact.
Yeah, and that was the one that will be a little bit deeper of the three that have come on, but I think he's got wonderful technical ability. He's got an eye for goal. Probably more than anything in this moment that I think Algeria really need will be that ability. I think he's so desperately needed right now for Algeria. They need to get on the ball first. See a reason as well. We can't but wonder why Mora doesn't start. As I mentioned, 14 goal contributions in qualifying. Nobody contributed more in qualifying 10 of those goals. So seems like a strange decision not to start him. Waiting for history, there's not much that this man hasn't achieved in world football. The World Cup really would put the cherry on top.
Messi sound corner back. ওই কালা কালা একটু দেখা যায় ওই নাই তালিয়া
Slides away from Maza.
Oi, খিচুড়ি লাগান না আর কয়দিন পরে সামনে বার খিচুড়ি
Bolivia.
হয়তো জিতবই তো পাগলা দুইটা সোজা হবা এটা সম্ভব ওই আলিফে দিলা কে আলিফে বাজিল
To this World Cup,
মেসি মেসি দাও মেসি রে দাও
facing the brunt now, reigning champion. Off the turn, Mori. No further.
না রে গরজ এই মারস কে মেসি রে মার মুকে
Paul sharing a few words.
আড়াই গোল এক কেজি আনবো
They get to the knockout stage
আরেকটা দিলে এক কেজি আনবো
in Brazil in 2014. Took Germany to the limit.
বাবা করে কার ওরা
The expanded World Cup and the nature of 32 teams reaching the knockout mean for both teams, and they both made it abundantly clear in the lead-up. This is not fundamental to qualifying for one team or the other.
And going back to what I said in terms of why not start the likes of Amora, is it that their main focus, Algeria, isn't really on this game? They know they don't live and die by this game, and
what did you got
is it
আর বাদাম করে
where they
দিছে
really put their energies? And I'm not saying they couldn't come out here and beat Argentina, as we've mentioned before. That can happen on a first game, but sometimes as a manager, as players, you've got to make those decisions on really where to concentrate your energies, and maybe it wasn't Argentina tonight.
Service across, steered away from the oncoming Mahrez at the back stick. Mahrez
ওই ওরে রে ওরা জানি করতে আছে
slides it centrally in the
আরে গুলি আছে না
Martinez.
গুলি কত বড় যাওয়া সঙ্গ
As Algeria's half and a half off mark. Former French international back in 2020, singular cap. Regretted that decision. Ultimately debuted in 2023 for Algeria as we reached the second half hydration in Kansas City. Messi twice. 2 Algeria.
আমরা খেলাই দেখুন না এই একদিন দেখাবার
Berger is equal place. There are no potential technology. থাকতে দেয় না। Berger
লাশ না এই নাও নাও তোমার সামনে ভাই ও কাটে ভাই তোমারে
Berger is equal place. There are advanced stain shield technology. দেয়ালে দাগ থাকতে দেয় না।
এটা দাসি গো দাসি খানা নিয়েছে যে
রাখতে সুরক্ষিত।
সাদা গেঞ্জি এলো
চাকা পারফিউম ডিটারজেন্ট পাউডার। এর সুপার এনজাইম কাপড় করে ভেতর থেকে পরিষ্কার আর দেয় সারাদিন চোখ বন্ধ করা সুবাস। চাকা পারফিউম ডিটারজেন্ট পাউডার চোখ বন্ধ করে পরিষ্কার।
Argentina leads Algeria 2-0. Lionel Messi becomes the youngest and oldest goal scorer for Argentina at the World Cup. And all the while becomes the eldest player to score a brace in World Cup history. There's not a record that isn't within reach. Seemingly.
Leave it to me. Maybe I can change that.
I would think he's a little bit busy before his record-tying 6th World Cup appearance for Portugal. It's a record that Messi sneaks in by a matter of hours. And play continues following the second half hydration break.
এই যে গোল দিছাল দেখাইতেছে বাবা করে কে গো মারামারি করে কে
One thing that does stand out about the 32-team
আর্জেন্টিনা থেকে ভালো গেল
knockout stage, with the third-place teams that do get through, suddenly a win and positive goal difference gives you a real chance. And that means Algeria, for as much as they want to try and come back and take a point in this game, they also recognize that a few more goals could ultimately get it done. This is no time for pride. shoving away at Bali. Trouble blooming in front of Zidane.
Nearly feet as good as that.
And Alvarez. They pointed to the spot so often at the World Cup in 2020.
But I do think it's about the right decision. Is there contact? Yes. Enough for a penalty? I don't think so.
Play on the ensuing throw. It appears the VAR has agreed with Simon Marciniak's initial decision. Shabi puts it wide. Also orchestrating the game now. He's able to find Amora. It's not on the first effort. Suddenly this is for Algeria. And the Paul.
There we go.
An unsurprising spectator. Zinedine Zidane looks on. Luke, French youth national team player, came up as you'd anticipate through the Real Madrid academy.
The challenge. There's contact, but I don't think there's enough there. The penalty. Paul was asking the question. He's never short of a few words to say.
And that's all good bodyguards tend to do. 17th minute from outside the penalty area. And some rebound at the hour mark. See 2 goals for Argentina tonight as the wave is broken out in Kansas City. Truly, welcome to the United States. The United experience it all. Back to Messi. Messi! Lionel Messi stands up. Most goals at the World Cup.
Well, it's special. It's a special moment. And the way it's wonderful. It's a history. And it was another record.
Number 120 of his 200 appearance for Argentina. He's put on. Extraordinary.
He's got to be on the pitch now, walking around, thinking in the back of his head. I can't believe that. 2022 was going to be my last one. I could have missed out on this moment.
Paisa, Kare deh. Normal lah halah. Halah normal lah.
McAllister provides quite a good screen.
Ada di boy.
Very much a body check, wasn't it?
The now 69,045.
Wait, asal kio isu tu mah?
The expanded
Are kau dah saya tu mah kio
that they
isu?
placed here in Kansas City. It's a sellout. Lassa being
Oi,
attended
ada
to.
tu bu.
Otamendi and Pass away from
Ya.
government.
Ni mana lagi tu ni?
Argentina played Algeria only once in their history, June 2007 at Barcelona's Camp Nou. A 4-3 Argentina. Messi was 19 days short of his 20th birthday. He scored twice, his third and fourth international goals.
Ay, kulis
And
ni
now his
Messi ada tu.
200th appearance for his country. Goals 118, 119, 120. And a standing ovation in Kansas City for the greatest goal scorer
Kio
in
lo,
World
buaya
Cup
mana ke? Ada
history.
tadi bu. Tu lagi, tinda di lo kau boleh.
69,000 in the stadium around the world.
Wah, di lo. Ada nak kata.
Got to see tonight a true magician at work.
Kau nama lo captain siapa?
And by the way,
Itu captain. Baru
Nico Paz might not be the
Ada tadi
next
boy.
Messi, don't get me wrong, but he is such an exciting young talent. Good season at Como, helped them qualify for the Champions League, and he'll be someone. This could be a breakthrough tournament for him, like it was for Enzo Fernandez 4 years ago, and he got that big 106 million move to Chelsea. So watch this space with Nico Paz.
Fernandez named the World Cup's best young player in Qatar after not featuring in World Cup qualifying. Tossed 4 caps in World Cup qualifying tonight, his 10th appearance for Argentina. From the Serie A Young Player of the Year in Italy to the best midfielder in the
Ada tadi
league,
hari.
helping Como qualify for Europe.
Dibo.
His dad, Pablo, featured at the 98 World Cup for Argentina. This is trouble.
Ye, nak kio lo.
Masa
Eh, sabar, sabar. Ika se. Ayah hana baru bu. Bu.
and here he is.
Yes, re. Lagai sia. Eh, halai pun yang sekarang. Hal Nathan pun yang sekarang no.
Well, Vladimir Pekovic said,
Okay, gini sih.
in.
Kalah ni. Ada kalah
Yeah,
ni.
plan A and plan B as it pertained to Martinez or Alvarez starting, but as it pertained to Messi, said I've never made it to stop one player. It's about stopping players that allow him to be at his best. I imagine that strategy might change, and old habits for the 62-year-old manager who may face just his 4th loss in 30 games in charge.
Oi.
If he ever sees Messi again, he'll be
Oi,
cognizant.
siya.
It's
Oi,
too soon,
gelam
I
siya.
imagine, but
Terbang di bawah.
you're right, it's not just about what Messi does. It's about the way that the team plays around him to get the best out of him without him being a negative on the team. Sometimes you see these big stars and it's all about them, and it's not necessarily about the team, and you don't get the best out of them as a collective, whereas I feel Argentina have the best of both worlds. They have one of the best players to ever play the game, but a team ethic that works with that as well, and as we've seen 4 years ago and we've seen tonight, that is a lethal combination.
It was Bobina and Zerouki, and Talib and Shabi. That's Maza now. It's been adjusted, came out.
Messi direct better lawan aise. No puedes. 4 মিনিট দিছে তো হবে না আর দেখা রে 4 মিনিট
This is immense pressure for Algeria in the back. And Mondi shoved down by Julian Alvarez.
That's the great thing about having depth as well. When you make those changes, everyone comes on very hungry to make an impact. It's not about seeing this game out. And from the other perspective, it's extremely helpful. You can make those changes. It doesn't weaken your team. It's the ability to rest the players that have started. Those physical outputs throughout the tournament, then they will be best placed to be able to keep everyone fit and healthy. Argentina, if they continue to play like this.
Guli je boro lomba toda nagla guli.
Saudi First Division.
Ai, guli ki koi?
Last year. Free kick that could provide Algeria a vital goal. The difference could very much be a part of their future.
This
offers a thought. Well, you have a go. He takes it out. To Paul. It's flustered. The first, Leo Messi, World Cup hat-trick. 17, 60, 76. And subbed off.
Not nice work, is it?
I was thinking back early in his Inter Miami tenure, maybe the most infamous match of his early days with the club was played here in Kansas City. The wind chill was actually below 0 Fahrenheit. And there was Messi scoring the late winner against Sporting Kansas City in CONCACAF Champions Cup. It's much more temperate tonight. I imagine a few more fans in attendance.
Both saying that you can do it in all conditions.
Algeria, the final third once more. Can they make the most simply through the blockade. Zerouki. Alvarez. With the sunset of his international career, Mahrez pushes ahead. Zerouki. Mahrez offers the service toward the penalty spot. Zerouki settles once more.
Argentina ball bana asle. Ball na bali kiye goal dise tinta.
It's hard to put into words
Argentina ball
what
bana.
Mahrez means to the Algerian national team and what he accomplished certainly in his time in England is top of mind.
Yeah, incredible football.
Alif.
Had the pleasure of watching him quite a lot from play for my hometown, club in Leicester City, and then at Manchester City. One of the best first touches I've ever had the privilege of watching, but just say now with the twilight of his career, but still had a very good season in the Saudi Pro League.
8 goals in 44 appearances. Game-winning free kick in the semi-final in the 2019 AFCON title run. Captained the side almost 7 years ago. Managed nothing toward Emi Martinez.
Hey, Arden Launa.
One of the places at times they've struggled, Argentina. Injuries left the form of certain players, so they do come out with a clean sheet. I think that'll be another tick on the box they'll be really happy with. I think Emi Martinez is a great player, but again, season before, looked like he was leaving Aston Villa. Manchester United were one of the clubs tighter with that, but didn't get his move, stayed and had a bit of a turbulent season, but in Argentina, so I think he's always finished.
Pina couldn't turn toward Frank. I believe ring finger, much made of the antics and penalties that resulted in a bit of a rule change as well. I read one article that was excellent describing how many Emi Martinez jerseys exist now in Argentina, and that maybe the next goalkeeper has been inspired by those antics.
Yeah, it's very rare, isn't it, that goalkeepers have that sort of big following. A lot of them have big personalities, but he's certainly a mould of his own.
Into stoppage time. 6 added minutes. Argentina will play their last 2 games out of the elements at the Dallas Stadium. Majestic billion-dollar palace that it is. Austria, then Jordan. Algeria will go to Santa Clara outside San Francisco, face Jordan, and then finish here in Kansas City against, of all teams, Austria, which may give some Algerian fans a bit of a shiver. The disgrace could perhaps play out all over again. This time they'll have a line in that play. It's a long way away now. Messi looks on, mission accomplished in his return to his 6th World Cup.
Alif, ada mana ke? Jadi sekolah? Two lanyard no deal demo. Suti ada mana?
Just imagine the weight that Argentina has felt over the last 20 years. Finally break it off with the title in Qatar. The way they did it. And then all the expectation that comes with trying to repeat. A roster that's certainly aged in these 4 years.
Yeah, like I say, it was such a massive achievement in 2022, and it was 36 years after that second triumph in Mexico. But now, the expectation is to come and do it again. I think they're in same with Spain, but one performance, because if you've got you to say you're going to win it, but they're looking good, they're looking strong, the strength in depth. The fact that you mentioned is now in terms of that temperature, that will be a lot easier on the body and physically, so that will give them the ability to recover quickly. So a lot of things so far, albeit very, very early in this competition, look to be going in.
His 133rd cap. Beautiful moment for him on the River Plate. Let a dream come true after that extensive trek across Europe, Otamendi. From Portugal to Spain, the 6-year run at Manchester City, returning to Benfica, captaining the side, 281 appearances.
Oh ya, kalau kau kasih bola sana.
38.
Yang pas lagi kau kasih bola sana kau.
It's one of the only things that make you look at this Argentina side in terms of
Warai nu khelta se.
the World Cup.
Dia di sini. Dia di sini.
29 days, sorry, 29 years and 19 days, and just do wonder with this new format as well, might they run out of steam? Might that be a problem for them in the end?
They also start 6 days later. If you're going to reach the final, you may well see a team that's managed all of this 7-game stress in 5-6 days more than you have.
চেষ্টা করা এ কোনো দিল কোনো দিয়ায়
Well, there is a bit of symmetry here. You have to go back to the last time the World Cup was hosted by the United States in '94. The last time Argentina so thoroughly won their opening match. 4-0 against Greece then. 3-0 hat-tricks in both games. 3-0 over Algeria now, with the waning seconds ticking away tonight. Now Argentina should be able to salt this oil.
And they've managed the game in the last stages really well. A lot of fans very happy. That man there must be extremely happy. Messi, and though it's been great tonight, with all major tournaments, you know it's not how you start, it's about how you finish.
The entire crowd to their feet. Martinez sends it away. Argentina. Result over Algeria. If we end up part of 2022, Messi now the joint leading scorer in the history of the World Cup. And his first World Cup hat-trick undoes Algeria.
খাইলি কে বন্ধ করলি জায়গা যায় হেলে মাই স্কুলে জায়গা রেখে দে চাইলাম ওই আমরা ভিতরে যাব হি নামে দে এ আজকে 11টা সময় পর্তুগাল খেলা আছে সকালে খেলা এটা তো আগে কে এটা খেয়ে গেল আছে বুঝছো শালা যা শালা মারাই ভাই শালা শুনো ইয়ে হাতে আরে বাজারে বাগুরে দোস্ত শালা